Hi all, this is Dr. Shilpa Menon, Vardhan Fertility, and today we're going to talk about prolactin hormone and infertility. So what is prolactin hormone? This is a hormone which is secreted by the pituitary gland in the brain. And the important role of this hormone is it is secreted during the lactation, post-delivery, so that the mother can produce sufficient milk for the feeding of the baby. Now when does this become a problem? It is called hyperprolactinemia. The word explains, it means that the prolactin is above the normal range. So when this condition occurs, it causes many changes which affects the reproductive ability of both males and females. How does this affect? So whenever there is hyperprolactinemia, the effect in females is that it causes amenorrhea or irregular cycles or complete absence of periods. Secondarily, it causes anovulation, that is inability of the lady to produce eggs. And thirdly, it causes implantation failure because of inability of the endometrium to grow so that the pregnancy can attach to the uterus. So these three things are seen whenever a woman has hyperprolactinemia. In male, the effect is it acts on the Leydig cells, which is a cell which which helps in the production of testosterone. Now, if this testosterone is not formed, males will have inefficient libido, they will not have the sexual drive, they can have erectile dysfunctions, and even if the sperm is produced, the sperm will have some kind of defects, motility defects also is seen. So hence, prolactin is very essential to be in the regular normal range so that the reproductive physiology takes place in the right track. So what are the causes of hyperprolactinemia? The physiological causes of hyperprolactinemia is during pregnancy, immediately after pregnancy, that is during the lactation, when a patient is stressed, during sleep. All this is, we see a high prolactin level. When does it become a pathological hyperprolactinemia is when a patient has hypothyroidism, because thyroid and prolactin are interconnected, and when sometimes in chronic kidney diseases it is seen, sometimes when they have tumors in the brain, and also when patients are on antipsychotic drugs. There are some medicines which are called dopamine antagonists, which when the patients are taking, they will see a high level of prolactin, which is not normal. What are the clinical features seen in hyperprolactinemia? So patients can complain of breast discharge, which may or may not be there. Some patients, because of tumors in the brain, can have constant persistent headache, or sometimes visual disturbances are also seen. So how can we diagnose hyperprolactinemia? It is by a simple test called serum prolactin, which is preferably done in the fasting state. And if this value is anything more than 20, it is considered to be not in the normal range. Now, if it is enormously high, your doctor may ask you to do an MRI of the brain just to rule out if there is any kind of growth in the pituitary gland. So how is this condition managed? It is medically managed most of the times based on the level of your prolactin. There are two medications called bromocriptine and cabergoline, which can be given by your endocrinologist or by your infertility specialist, usually given twice a week and maybe over 2 to 6 weeks duration based on the levels of your prolactin, which is easily corrected. Unless and until it is enormously high and there is a tumor in the brain, there is no invasive surgery required, and usually prolactinoma, that is the growth or the tumor in the brain, is a rare occurrence. So this condition is easily treatable and can be reversed with medications. If you have more doubts, you can feel free to message us or contact us.